Hi everybody. Third time's the charm. Um, Welcome to my channel. My name is Rolanda, Stitching Addict, and I'm here to talk about my stitching today. Um, for anyone that is watching me for the first time, welcome here. For anyone that's been watching me for a while, welcome back. And yeah, I'm bit of a stitching addict, and so I'm here to talk to you about my stitching today. Last week I was mentioning that I was having my surgery on my wrist on Monday. I had that surgery, so yeah, I didn't do very much stitching this week just because I was in a fair bit of pain. Monday I did stitch, and I'll show you that in a little bit. My wrist was completely frozen. My surgery was at 9 in the morning, and it was completely frozen until about 12:30 midnight. Yeah, it kind of woke me up when it defrosted. The surgery went okay, not as well as they would have hoped, but hopefully it won't come back. It was attached to my tendons, so they weren't able to get everything out. And while they were in there, they found a blood clot in one of my veins, so they removed that right away as well. So it still hurts a fair bit, and I'm not able to do my job for full 8 hours yet, but that will hopefully all change very, very soon. I could take the butterfly stitches off on Monday, and the stitches that they actually put in, they are dissolving stitches, so those should be dissolved 10 days from the date of the surgery. So sometime next week they should all be gone. Yeah, I still have some swelling and pain and whatever. Still taking the painkillers, hopefully not for much longer, but it is what it is. So, like I said, I haven't been doing nearly as much stitching as I normally would. So, not as much to show you, but I still actually have quite a bit, all things considered. Yeah, so that's life. I've been working very, very part-time this last week, and my boss has been really good about it. He said there's no point in pushing yourself. It'll just take twice as long to heal, which is actually good advice. So I did do stitchy related things. I did DMC inventory. I inventoried all of my DMC flosses to see what I actually had so that I could stop buying ridiculous amounts of one color and none of the other. So now I have my spreadsheet is a little more up to date. Hopefully now when I go to the store, I know exactly what to pick up. There's a few colors that I'm actually completely out of, so we'll see how that goes when I'll be able to pick that up. Yeah, other than that, I've been sticking pretty close to home, not doing a whole lot. I did go out today to pick up a few groceries, but other than that, I've been staying pretty close to home. We're going up to a level orange in my area, so that means that we'll start getting a lot of restrictions again. I was at church this evening, and they said that for next week, we have to sign up by the letter of our last name. So A to L signs up for next weekend services. Like you have to say which service you're coming to. And then the following week, and anyone that is like M to Z is online watching online. And then the following week, M to Z signs up for which service they're going to, and A to L watches at home online. So yeah, that's a little bit different, but we'll hopefully only have 2 weeks of that. Crossing our fingers or toes, our eyes or noses, whatever. Yeah, it's a little bit nuts. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this covered because I know some people don't like the sight of blood, even though it's not actually bleeding. It did bleed right after. There was a little bit of seepage. Nothing serious, just when they cut you open, you bleed. It is what it is. Yeah. So I've been, like I said, I'm home, work, my parents, church, and other than that, run a few errands. I don't have a whole lot of needs right now. My freezer is pretty stocked, so other than milk and cheese, like anything that, like basics, milk, cheese, eggs, etc., that I pick up. But otherwise, I'm not really in stores very much. Yeah, so let's talk about my stitching this week, shall we? Yeah, so like I said, on Monday, after my surgery, hand was numb. I couldn't feel any pain. So I'm like, well, I don't feel like being a bump on a log. I didn't go to work at all on Monday or on Tuesday. Monday because I was told by the surgeon not to, and Tuesday because I was in a lot of pain. So, okay, so what I worked out on Monday, I have a finish. Yeah, so I have a finish. This is Peony Pixie by Nora Corbett. So this is my lovely finish. There wasn't a whole lot left to do on her, mainly beading and putting in the treasures and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is my finish, and yeah, I think she's really pretty. I have my next pixie picked out already. I have everything for her. She's completely kitted up, so yeah. So that's what I stitched on Monday. On Sunday, I was working on Angel of Christmas by, woo, that's really glary. There we go. Angel of Christmas by Lavender and Lace. And this is where I got to. Yeah, I'm slowly working through everything. Yeah, I was working up here a fair bit, and here, oh, sorry. I was working out here, filling in all the creamy parts here. This is Whisper, the Whisper fuzzy thread. So yeah, that's what I worked on Sunday. I've since put her off to the side simply because I love the color of the fabric, but opalescent is a little more difficult to see. Even with all my lighting, it reflects, and also cashew linen is not one of my favorites to stitch on. It looks gorgeous, but not one of my favorites to stitch on. So I have a new start. I started "'Twas the Night" by Sue Hillis Designs. Let me just wake up my mouse. By Sue Hillis Designs. And yeah, I think it's so super cute. And yeah, I'm into Christmas stitching at the moment, which is fine, which is good. And this is where I'm at. It's such a quick stitch, you guys. Words are so simple. They're so easy to stitch. And they go by really, really fast. So I have stockings were hung is what I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to count out to the border, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to do not even a mouse yet before I have to move my Q snap. So I may as well do my border that's here in the exposed area. I'm doing this on 28 count mushroom Lugana. And the needle minder is from Rocky Mountain Needle Minders. The scissor fob is from, it's an Etsy shop. Factura? I don't know, she's from Russia. So there's that. And the scissor slide, I got it from an Etsy shop a long, long time ago. I haven't been able to find them since, but my mom and I have them in our Etsy shop, so I'll link that below. And I'll link Rocky Mountain Needle Minders below and Factura Designs below as well. I usually try to link everything below in my description box. Yes, I know I'm going to need a new top bar clamp here very, very soon. It's cracking. So I'm going to keep, my plans are to keep working on this today and tomorrow, and probably until it's done, because this one is so quick. It's so super quick, guys. I mean, I started this, when did I start this? Let me just check. I think I started it on Thursday. Yeah, I started it on Thursday. Yeah, I did this much on Thursday. So, yeah. So, yeah, it won't take me long to finish this one at all. There's no beads. There's no sparkly thread. I may put some in just because when do you go wrong with putting sparkly thread in something? My opinion. Anyway, yeah, so other than that, I don't have a whole lot else going on. Just regular stuff. Oh, I was going to ask, I know a lot of people are already, I know that today is Halloween, but I know that a lot of people are already thinking Christmas care package, etc. My mom and I, on our Etsy shop, we're going to be putting together some care packages that you can purchase either for yourself or you can purchase and gift it to somebody. I'll have more details on that in my next video once we've actually put some together. Other than that, we're My dad and I are working on upgrading our website. Again, I'm going to link all this stuff below. Yeah, this is kind of the promotional part of my video. My dad and I have a small hobby business. My dad does, he makes wooden pens, seam rippers, needle threaders, crochet hooks, keychains, etc. I help him with the administrative and sales part of that. And so we haven't had a whole lot of craft sales, which is what where we normally sell things. But because of 2020, we haven't had a whole lot of those. So we're promoting our website. I'll link it below. It's henryswoodturning.com. We ship everywhere. And my mom and I, we started an Etsy shop because of 2020. And we make these really cute, okay, this is a super bad example, but this is the general idea of what we make. We make these floss, I know I've showed these before, Stitcher's Companion. This is like the very first one we ever made. So it's pretty, I made it for a trip, like when I went to go visit my grandparents last year. And yeah, and this is the quilt that my grandma gave me when I went out and visited. I've been cuddling with it quite a bit this week after my surgery. Anyway, we make these, we make project bags. This is the companion project bag to that pink one. We don't have any like this in the shop. This one was like our first attempt at one, so it's by no means perfect. So that's why, yeah. But yeah, go check us out. I also have a coupon code in the description box below for our Etsy shop. We have scissor slides, we have scissors, we have needle minders, we have project bags, we have Stitcher's Companions, we have, and we're always adding. I'm working on a couple of cross-stitch designs that hopefully will be ready to launch here very, very soon. I've already had one model stitch, so I just need to actually finish that so that it's done. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to outside of work. So I have several, yeah, I'm always busy. But yeah, if you guys need anything, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. I will gladly answer. Everybody have a great stitchy week. And yeah, bye for now.